in last week's second leg. Twin B Showmance, the 4, up in the air, has made a break. Here come the others. Gapped off was 10, Southwind Coors. They're off and trotting, and it was a good beginning in the center for Luke Spar. Trots so quickly, but Kraft made. Outside comes Jokic. From the inside is Deladmar. Into fourth now. Fifth on the far outside is I Got the Tab, 3 deep and driving. Taken back into sixth went Warwi Yang. Through at the rail, seventh, Ghostly Casper. Gate gapping early, Southwind Coors is back there from an eighth position. And resetting in the backfield after the early break in stride is Twin B Showmance from in ninth. To the opening quarter, they go in 28 and 4. On that early lead, it's Jokic brushing up to grab that top spot. Kraft made second. Ladmar third. Luke Spar was a little bit unsettled, sitting in from in fourth. So McDonald has quickly rolled him to the outside. He'll track cover as Kraft made pocket pops. Jokic on that lead, but here comes Kraft made sweeping up now, going into attack mode. Luke Spar is third outside and pressing on. Back into fourth, Ladmar. Outside fifth comes Warwi Yang. Sixth towards the rail is I Got the Tab. Getting underway seventh goes Ghostly Casper. Further back to Southwind Coors and trailing Twin B Showmance half in 58 and 4. There's a sweeping move by Luke Spar to the front, who takes command going into the final 3/8 of the mile. Second to the inside is Kraft made. Third outside now to second. Here drives Warwi Yang. On cover fourth is Ghostly Casper. Then inside, Jokic from in fifth. Sixth and overland is Southwind Coors. Further back, seventh in at the rail is Ladmar. Break in the backfield for I Got the Tab. 3/4 of 127 and 2. And as they spin for home, it's the 1-5 favorite Luke Spar on top here, widening out the lead now to 4, now 5. Cut loose off cover comes Ghostly Casper. On the grandstand side, here's Southwind Coors with late speed. Deep stretch. Still Luke Spar clear by 4. Back into second is Ghostly Casper. Luke Spar coming to the line, and a wrapped-up winner in the Millard Farms final is what the headline reads here, as jogging in the final tonight was Luke Spar, an under wraps winner in 1:56 and 1.
The Millard Farms series complete in here. Here, James McDonald, Luke Spar able to come through for trainer Dave Maneri. How impressive was he? But before we get into that, first things first, so happy to have you back. How are you feeling? How are you holding up? And how was the recovery?
Oh, you always feel better after a win. No, I'm feeling good. You know, I'm very lucky to be here today, and you know, I can't thank Dave enough to start with. He was patient. He could have listed anyone he wanted. I didn't get the news until real late when the final changes were just about to be done. So, you know, you got a good horse like that, you could put anyone down. I'm sure he had lots of people texting him. So, no, I'm just really thankful for Dave.
You drove this one in the qualifier and in that first career start. I wanted to know, obviously he looked good in that first start as well, but have you seen much of an improvement with him? Because he was so dominant in that second leg of the Millard Farms. Obviously, you weren't in the bike, but you saw the performance he put forth. So obviously been impressed with him, but what can you tell me?
Dave told me when I qualified him, he said, you know, I think he's a killer. So that's usually a good spot to start. I just kind of followed along in the qualifier, never pushed him, and he felt good, but he was really green. And then, you know, his first start, or his next line was in a start. And Dave, you know, he said he's ready to go lots, but just don't kill him, you know. And I end up in a bad spot, locked in. Anyone that saw the race, he was like running over them, absolutely loaded. And then, you know, last week, unfortunately, I couldn't drive him, or last start, but Todd jumped on him, and geez, he looked like $1 million. So I was just happy again to get the drive. It's fun driving horses like that.
And then once again in here, ended up getting away fourth. Seemed to be a lot more speed than maybe expected early on, and then didn't look like he settled into fourth, but you drove him on in the front end, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, when you're favorite going for money, you just want to keep them out of trouble, and you always expect a couple to go forward, take a shot. And, Bob was being careful with letting Tyler go, and Tyler was being careful letting Bob back go, and I was just trying to stay in the two wide path, keep him settled, keep him happy, and the horse is just push button, Sit him in a hole, he's 2 fingers, you move him, and he just wants to go a million, so it's really fun.
And happy to see you back here, and rightfully so. Picked a great day to be back, fully healthy, and right back in the winner's circle, as you said.
Thank you very much. Great to be back.
Awesome. Happy to see James back, of course, after his little bit of a hiatus away from racing, we'll put it that way. Luke's Bar once again dominant in the Blair Farms Series. James in the bike for trainer Dave Maneri, able to win that second leg and able to capture the final here for a nice purse in 56 and 1.